Hey, off the heels of Bat Boy Returns, what are your thoughts?
Wonderful show, one of our better shows. The fact that the people were really enjoying it, the jubilation of the day, the fact that we found a brand new talent in Santiago.
Thank you.
I don't remember what Santiago's last name is.
Pinckney,
Santiago
Pinckney.
Pinckney
Yes.
or Blue Knee, whatever it is. But he was great. I mean, like the reincarnation of Michael Jackson, man. It was unbelievable.
Well, what's cool about it, we've been playing this show for a couple of months with the Heat, the Veterans Heat Foundation, located right here for veterans. We sold it out. We raised over $6,000 for that group and Gus and Ken Fagan. But only the night before our show did I get Santiago's name. And I didn't know too
Oh, now
much
you're going
about
to take
him.
credit for
No,
the
we got
discovery?
it. No,
Now
we
you're
got
going to
it
take
the night
credit for the
before.
discovery? I'm the one that decided to give him the extra
Right,
songs.
right. We went
You
over
wanted
this
to do
before
a
the
national,
show.
a
We went
national
before the
anthem that
show.
you want to give them.
Wow.
Anybody can do a national anthem. Okay, but can they do Michael? And he did Michael. You know why? Because
Why?
I believe that he could do Michael.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow. It's
What's wrong with you?
It's all about the
You're always
Ray
taking
show
credit.
here. I'm just saying, got his name.
Right away.
He
I.
got his name, stepped
There you
up
go.
to the
I
plate.
found him the day before. Yeah, okay.
I didn't find him.
When he goes to Broadway, when he wins
Okay.
his Academy Award, when he wins his Tony, I'm going to be standing with him, not you. All right?
Wow. Okay. All right, Ray.
Unbelievable. Do you believe this?
See, I love when we bring little New York to Florida here. So this is what it's all about. But Santiago, when you set on center stage,
You
the
going to
other
take credit
night,
for Lisa, too?
the national anthem, how was that feeling for you?
Well, it was a very familiar feeling. Community, they privately ask if I'm able to come and perform a lot. And a couple of times these past month, I've sang the national anthem at the orientation that they had at the school, and I've sang it plenty of times for the county. They requested that I sing it again. And actually, not that long ago, I got to sing another song by Rio. I can't think of it right now, but it was a great song, and I sang it for the superintendent, John Stratton.
Now, you're a sophomore. How long you been singing for?
I've been singing since the age I was 3. I was sitting in church, and it was at choir rehearsal, and my sister was in the choir. I wasn't in the choir, and I looked over to my mom. I was like, I want that mic. I was like, Mom, I want that mic. And she was like, okay. And from then on, I've been really devoted to singing. And I've also incorporated acting into my life. I love theatrical anything. And it's just an awesome experience every time.
So, Ray, when you heard him on the stage that night for the first time, amazing, right?
No, when I heard him backstage,
Okay.
because we just started talking and everybody was saying, hey, Ray, he looks like you. Is that your son? Is that your son? And all of a sudden, he told me who he was and that he could sing a little bit. And I think he did 1 or 2, what do you call it? And so I said, okay, just be ready because I'm going to throw you. What songs can you do? And he told me Michael. And then we ran through Michael's list. And he said, okay, you'll do that one. And if you pass on that one, then we'll go to the next one. And that's basically what happened. And, the fact that he was fearless, he wanted the stage. And that's what impressed me about him.
Hey, he wanted the mic, just like you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Squeege, when you heard him sing or when you met him backstage, what was your thoughts?
When I first saw Santiago, I already knew that we had a star upon us because, your energy, the way you were backstage with us, your smile, your respect. And when you started singing the national anthem, I thought I was at a Yankee baseball game, hearing someone sing the ceremony national anthem. And you do look like Ray. And I think you can play a teenage Ray. You can have 3 Rays. What do you think, Ray?
I'm just a little better looking, but other than that, he's fine.
Well, Carmine's calling in. He's getting a little worried here, Carmine.
Well, he's better start worrying.
But Lisa, you played Diana Muncie, did a great job. So congratulations on your
Thank
debut
you.
of Bat Boy Returns. What were your thoughts about the play, but also Santiago?
Wow. So the whole play was amazing. It was awesome. I was shocked because when I first saw you, you were very quiet backstage. And when I heard your voice, I was like, whoa, where did that come from? You know, it was good. Your voice is really good.
Thank you.
And playing Diana was awesome. You know, I thought to myself, how am I going to cry? I'm always smiling. I'm like a really happy person. So this was going to be a challenge for me to, you know, make myself cry. And I did it. So I'm really happy about that and definitely enjoyed playing a role in such a great play.
And so, as Diana Munson, you learned the part, you learned the script, you met the cast. What are your thoughts about the whole cast?
I thought it was so entertaining myself. Like when we were rehearsing, I just kept laughing. I kept watching and enjoying every moment of it. Yeah, I really I really loved it. You know, it was funny. It was so funny. And yeah,
And your parents came up. What were their thoughts about?
they
seeing their
loved
daughter
it.
up
They
there?
were laughing during the which scene was my mom's favorite?
The kissing scene with you and Thurman Munson.
Yeah, the dancing scene. She loved that one.
That was a very intense scene. They were mooching for a while.
Easy with that. This is a family.
This is
Family
reach out
show.
727-441-3000 if you want to call in. Santiago, what is your favorite play that you performed in over the years?
Well, I've only performed in about 6 plays, and I'd say
Only?
that
How old are you?
I'm 16.
16 years old, sophomore.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I'd say that my favorite was we did a production of Peter Pan at the Springset Theater,
Oh, boy.
where I go to school.
That was Michael Jackson's favorite, Peter Pan.
Wow, and
Neverland.
it was a wonderful, very well produced play musical. It was very delightful to be in there. And although I didn't have many lines, and although I didn't have a lot of stage orientation there, it was wonderful being able to be around people who love the same things that you love. You know,
Mhm.
because music is a big passion of mine, and I just really appreciated just getting to have the opportunity again.
Talking to Santiago Pinckney, you also have someone on Broadway, a relative, correct?
Yes, sir. My cousin, her name is Kissimmee Simmons, and she was Nala in The Lion King for a very, very long time.
And have you seen her perform?
I know personally. I have seen her perform on Disney on Broadway, but I didn't get to see her on Lion King.
Oh, okay. What do you think, Ray?
I think that this young man has a bright future, and I'm glad that I have discovered the next Michael Jackson.
There we
And,
go.
you know, between Michael and Lisa, you know, I think I'm going to make $1 million.
There we go. So, Santiago, what is in store for you the rest of this school year? But what are your career goals? What do you hope to achieve when you're a little older, 5 years from now?
Well, right now I'm in dual enrollment. I'm taking 2 classes at the college that's not too far from the school, and it's an experience. It's wonderful to be able to get ahead, I guess you could say. I that's one thing that I love, getting ahead, getting everything done. And I'm in dual enrollment, and I want to major right now on my associate in music performance, and then I want to go on to theater performance and maybe even get a psychology.
Okay, right.
Can I add one thing in here? Another thing I really liked about the play was I'm always trying to feel something as a person, emotions. You know, I'm very strong, motivated, energetic person. I always try to feel things. And watching you about your own story and your emotions, I can tell it means the world to you. The play means the world to you. Your story is such a strong story that I felt it. I really did. And I thought that was awesome.
Well, honestly speaking, you're close in your observation. What I love is that you guys love it. And I love how you guys take it and you make it your own. You make it your own story. You make, you know what? I was curious to see how you were going to cry. Okay, I wanted to see if you was gonna give us your all, your heart, your soul, and everything. And when you laid on the floor the way you did, even though the scene went longer than what it was supposed to because of the people messed up, but you kept it going. You didn't like freak. You were crying, and I thought that was awesome. And let me just add that with Santiago, after what he did on Saturday, today he was speaking to Broadway producers.
Wow.
Tell them a little bit about what happened about that.
I was sitting at the table outside, and Mr. Ray was talking to me, and then all of a sudden he said, "1 second." And then he called, and then I went mind my own business. And I was in my phone, and then he said, "Hey, someone wants to talk to you." Then I got on the phone, and I was like, "Hi, sir." And he was like, "Yeah, Mr. Ray was just telling me about you." And he lives in Palm Beach, and his name is Mr. Rick. And he had me send him some links of past relations that I did in performances wise and headshot and whatnot, and he would like to review me because of Mr. Ray's connections to him.
Nice.
Can I add something, Mr. Santiago? When you become this famous star in Broadway, New York, you're not going to forget about us, right?
No.
We just want front row to hear your voice because you are going to be blessed. And I feel that, from speaking on the cast behalf, you felt like family right away. You have an amazing talent, and you come from a great family, and we wish you nothing but the best because you are going to make it far. You have a bright future, kid.
Thank you.
And it was a special moment because your father came to the performance on Saturday. Tonight, your mom is sitting outside the radio booth here, and your uncle took you in here. What does family mean to you?
When I was 2 days old, I was adopted by my beautiful family now. And there's no other family that I know. It was hospital, it was there. That's home, that's house, that's family, that's love. Love is trust. It's a beautiful foundation that you have with your loved ones. Family doesn't exactly mean blood. Family definitely means someone who you can trust and love and have a wonderful relationship with. And I really love where God has put me, because if I could have been anywhere,
Definitely.
So family is a very big standard in my life, and I hold every single one of my family members up to a very high pedestal because I know that their love for me and my love for them is very, very high.
Ray, you know that word love, right? We've talked about that over and over again. Isn't it amazing that this young man brought up that word first?
No, it's amazing at the fact that we are both adopted, and I understand everything that you're saying, because it's not about the aspect of blood, more so it's the aspect of heart and soul. And it takes a very, very special person, meaning your mom, to be able to accept you, take you as her own, and nothing could have been more stronger than that love that she gave you. It's like the man that adopted me. Nobody was going to be stronger than the love that he gave me, which in essence helped me get to the next level in life. And that's what she's done. She's taking you to that next level in life. And now it's on you to always make her feel proud. Your height with God, your reach with God is what's going to be your reward to her, period.
Reach out, 727-441-3000. We have about 12 or 13 minutes left. Santiago, when you hear Ray talking and everybody else talking about your journey and where you want to go, what are you feeling right now?
The journey that life can take you is just about anywhere. You can be on such a high, and then all of a sudden there's just such a low in your life. And as I hear you guys tell your stories and aspect on life, there's a lot of wisdom in it. And you never know what someone might say that can really change your life and your perspective on things. That responsibility and dedication and anything that really alters the way that you look at life is definitely something that I see in each and every one of you, because you definitely have a lot of the wisdom. And I feel that the journey that I'm going to be taking, that I am taking, is it has a path that no one knows. But I'm in great hopes and great faith that he knows.
Amen. And you really don't need to know what's in store for you because you're taking that path with God
One day at a time.
one day at a time.
That's right.
So we're getting a lot of calls now. They want to hear you sing a little bit. Can you do something right for us?
Oh, sure, I sure can.
What are you going to
Did you
do?
do something with Lisa?
You want to sing a duet?
A couple of months back, about January, I was in a talent competition and I sang this song. It's a beautiful song. It's by Sam Cooke. It's called "A Change Is Gonna Come."
Ooh.
I was born by the river in a little tent, and oh, just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will.
You woke up all the studio audience. Yeah. Bobby, who does great work behind the glass. What are your thoughts, Bobby?
That was amazing. Wonderful. Just great to hear.
And I'm sure over the years you haven't had too many people come in and sing live at his age, correct?
No, not at that age now.
But I need to know, what do you know about Sam Cooke?
Sam Cooke, he was a fighter to the end. He died in 1963. He was assassinated, but the journey that he took was a long journey. And he knew when he wrote that song that a change was going to come in the world. Peace will come. Maybe not in the aspect that we see it, but peace is going to make its toll on each and every one of our lives.
What do you know about Jackie Wilson?
Jackie Wilson?
I want you to study up on Jackie Wilson. What do you know about Mr. James Brown?
Oh my God, James Brown.
Tell us.
Wonderful, wonderful artist. He was the godfather of soul. And oh my goodness, when he sang, you felt the energy in that room. You felt the energy. Even on recordings, you can feel that sense of energy. He was a wonderful artist.
What do you know about Elvis Presley?
Elvis Presley, every room that he went in, the girls would fall.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
But you do understand the magnitude of his soul,
Oh, yes.
okay? Because Mr. Brown was a really good friend of mine, and he told me some wonderful Elvis stories and the gospel of which Elvis sang. And I want you to study up on the relationships, because
Yes.
it all intertwines with the aspect of soul and love. Soul and love.
There you go. We're here. Reach out at Tan Talk Network here, 727-441-3000, almost at a time. Santiago, when you look at classmates and things, and maybe they lost their way, or maybe they're trying to find their way, you're a young person, what offer of advice would you give to them?
Don't let what anybody says or what anybody does knock you out of your path, because what they're doing is their business. You don't have to put your mind into their lives, because what their journey is completely different than your journey. So you have to really have a really straightforward path, and you have to know, and you have to be very stabilitated in your path, because anything that anyone can say maybe make you feel some type of way, but it's the idea of to keep on going and to keep moving forward that matters at the end of the day.
And with that being said, if there are any Christian music followers out there, there's a song out there called No Matter What. And that's, in essence, what this young man is just talking about. No matter what.
Lisa, you're taking this all in. What do you think?
I agree with everything you're saying. Don't let anybody discourage you, bring you down, or even doubt you. I would love it when someone tells me that I can't do something, because it would just motivate me more to go and do it and prove them wrong and smile after I do it. But people won't understand your dreams if they're bigger than, like theirs. So you have to always keep in mind, you have to know who you're talking to when you tell them your dreams, your goals, what you care about, what you don't care about, because that matters. And you can do anything you set your mind to. So just be consistent and stay working hard, be consistent and believe in yourself. And everything happens for a reason. So I've moved around a lot. I'm from New Jersey, and never in a million years would I would think I'd be near Tampa, Florida. So I played soccer my whole life. It's brought me to so many different places. I met so many different people. I was a part of 3 college teams, and I met girls from all over the world, but they all fell in love with the same thing, kicking a ball in the soccer net. It didn't matter what language you spoke or where you came from. We all were a team, and we all had the same passion, the same mindset, and the same goals, kind of. And, family, love, we all shared, so many good moments together. But when you want something in life, my biggest advice is you got to go get it. No one else is going to go get it for you. You can put yourself in situations where you're going to grow. But, it's kind of like people be asking me, what do you want to do with your life? And sometimes there'll be a point where I don't really know exactly what I want to do, but I know kind of what area I want to be in. It's like a baseball. You hit the baseball, it's going to go to left field, right field, or center. But where is it going to land? I don't know. I can't point out what piece of grass is going to hit first, but I know what direction I want to go in. So I can put my energy towards that, But don't ever stop believing in yourself and keep going and challenge yourself every single day. Put yourself in awkward situations and surround yourself with positive people.
Squeeze, 2-time author. You've been helping your community in the Bronx and abroad. What advice would you give Santiago, but other young people as well?
Young man, you like a little brother. That you're an inspiration to many kids. You understand? And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because I made many mistakes in my life, but that doesn't define you. Obstacles will come in your life. It's surround yourself with the positive support group, because if you hang around with 6 positive people, you become the 7th. If you hang with 6 negative people, you become the 7th. So basically, stick around with positive people. Family will support you. Love your family, like you said. Back, they'll love you. And, always make sure you put your best foot forward in whatever you want to do in life. And you do it because you want to do it and because you're in love with it. And I feel that I don't have to say anything to you. I think you know that because you're a very smart kid, and I'm proud to have known you. And, may God bless your journey, because I know I'm going to see you on TV one day. I said I was right next to this kid.
16 years old. Can you take us home in one more song?
Sure.
What do you have for us?
Well, this is a song that I sing in church. It's called "My Soul is Anchored in the Lord." But if the storms don't cease, and if the winds keep on blowing, my soul has been anchored in the Lord.
Good job.
When we came down here, we went to serve and to do our show, Bat Boy Returns, for 500 veterans and their families. And it was an honor to be there for Ray, 50 years in baseball, for allowing us the platform to share that story with others. But really, I can speak for you. When you see a young man like this step to the plate, step up on the stage, kind of reminds us of all of what we need to do, what we need to reach out to, and to inspire others. And I've been blown away, inspired by you, my man, Santiago, for everything that you've done and what you're going to do. And I know Ray is taking great pride, and he's already reached out to his connections to get you out there so more people can be inspired. Right?
Come on, give me that. Bottom line is, I wish you Godspeed. in everything that you do. You're great. You know, we've been talking back and forth since Saturday, and I'm excited about the possibilities of your growth in life, period. And I want to congratulate your mother for the wonderful. I keep staring at her because she reminds me of my mom, and I love you for what you have done.
No addition to reach out. Come on back next week. Bobby, thank you. Anna, Carmine, thank you. Lisa, Ray, Squeegee, myself, Santiago Pinckney. God bless you, my man. We'll see you real
God
soon.
bless.
WTAN Clearwater,
FM 106.1,
WDCF Dade City,
FM 102.3,
WZHR Zephyr Hills,
FM
Tan Talk
104.